What's happening, Magnusites? Tyrone Magnus here, coming at you with another spontaneous video. You know, I was just on the computer checking some of my comments, and this one guy commented on one of my videos, and he made this comment as to, basically he said, well, I'm like this, I do this and I do that, and my girl's black, and she puts every other girl to shame. That made me get to thinking. I'm like, I see comments like that every once in a while, or I hear somebody say something like that, and I'm just like, yo, does love make us delusional? And my answer is absolutely yes. I mean, I don't even know where to start on this. Like, I know this has happened to you before, where you know somebody that has talked about their girl, has said something about their girl, and like, yo, my girl is bad as hell, wait till you see her. And like, you know, maybe just a day or something when y'all know y'all gonna see her, y'all gonna be at a party, they gonna bring her to the cookout, and you all out there, like, yo, you ever seen this girl before? Like, yeah, I seen her, yeah, she's pretty, you know what I'm saying? He always talking about, like, she's bad as fuck, man, yeah, she's pretty, I seen her, man. Oh, here they come right now, like, yeah. That's her right there? Get the fuck out of here, man. Hell, she looks good. What the fuck's he talking about? Like, I know y'all been in that situation. Girls, I know you know a girl that speaks the world about her man like he's just the baddest man on the planet. And when you see him, you like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that a lot of people set themselves up to get their fucking feelings hurt when they do shit like that. There's nothing wrong with having pride in your mate. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, there's a certain way to tell people what you think without setting their bars real high. See, the problem is, say for example, Sarah was to say to one of her friends, you know, Tyrone is one of the baddest men on the planet. He is so sexy, he is this and he is that. And the girl's never seen me before, so in her head, she sets this bar real high, right? But in her head, a high bar is an Asian man with glasses and spiky hair. He's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Another girl, it might be a tall, dark, white man with dark hair and blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? So your mate ain't gonna always fit the fucking criteria. You know, I think sometimes people just get so infatuated with what they have. They just, you know, people do it with their kids too. They'll tell you, you know, they're talking about the kids, and yeah, he's the best kid on the planet. He's the best kid you would ever want. And you meet the kid, and he's a little demon cussing out at the parents. You know what I'm saying? It's like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is the kid that I would want to have? I mean, people do that all the time. I had this uncle, right? People do this with other things too, like with hobbies or things that they do. Like, he used to make music. And he's this type of person who gets an idea in his head, and he tries a lot of different things, trying to make a buck at it. But it never seems to really always pan out for him. But he used to make music. So when he started making music, he would come to pick me and my brother up and take us places, and he would pop his tape in. At that time, we had tape players in the cars, y'all. Pop his tape in, he'd be like, yo, listen to this. And we start hearing his music. He'd be like, ain't that funky? Ain't that funky? Dude, I'm gonna tell you how I did it. And we didn't get a chance to answer. Nothing like that. We didn't get a chance to answer, nothing. He told you that it was funky. I used to work with a guy who, I used to work out and see him at the gym. I would see him at the gym, and, you know, he was a player. He did his thing. He was a good looking dude. You know, he was in shape and everything, kept himself straight, but play it to the worst. And one time I saw him in the gym with this girl, and he says to me, I said to him, I said, oh, is that your wife right there? He was like, that ain't my wife, man. That's just some little shorty I'm fucking with, you know what I'm saying? My wife put all these bitches to shame in here. So I'm like, oh, well, I got to see his wife then, you know what I'm saying? I got to see this bitch. Well, years later, I'm talking to some guys about it, and I'm talking about that particular situation. And I was like, you ever seen his wife? They was like, yeah, she looked good. And I'm like, they were like, what's her name? So I look her up on Facebook. I'm like, that's her, cuz? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, you should hear the way he talks about his girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me show y'all something people do. All right, now, say for example, say if I was going to show somebody a picture of Sarah, right? Say I was going to show a picture of Sarah, right? And here's how the Delusional ball would do it, right? Open up my new Note 2. This is the shit, by the way. Pick out a picture. Let me see a picture. Okay, you'd be like, yeah, I've never seen Sarah before. Can we see a picture? Sure, you know. Let me see here. Get the damn square off her face. Okay, there we go. All right, okay, here's a picture. All right, so you'd be like, the Delusional guy would be like, yeah, see her? Isn't she beautiful? Just absolutely gorgeous, isn't she? Isn't she? Like, you keep asking you fucking questions, you know what I mean? Now, if I was gonna show you, I'm like, oh yeah, you never seen her before? Here she goes. See? Yeah, that's her right there. Let me see, here's another picture of her. Caught her going up the stairs, we're getting ready to go out. You know, and if someone says, hey, she's pretty, or, you know, whatever, then I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, isn't she? You know, people do that with their kids and they're showing you a picture. Isn't that the most beautiful little girl you've ever seen? No, she's not the most beautiful little girl that I've ever seen. It's not my kid, and I'm not head over heels in love with your kid like you are. So I'm just saying, it's fine to know that certain people in your family are attractive, to have a love for your love of music or whatever craft, your job, whatever it is, your husband, your wife. I'm just saying, don't set yourself up to get your feelings hurt, because what's going to happen is, especially at work, somebody going to say something, somebody else going to hear it, and they're going to be like, yo, they said you always talking about your wife is live, and yo, she's fat and ugly. Yo, that's what I heard them saying. I ain't saying who said it, but yo, yo. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's going to say, hey, describe your wife to me, I'm going to say, it's attractive, around 5'10", dark hair, you know, slender yet curvy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, yo, she the baddest bitch you ain't never seen in your life, cuz. Trust me, she put other bitches to shame. Can't nobody touch her. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because you going to say can't nobody touch her, yeah, there's a whole bunch of girls that she can't touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, I don't know, just stop being delusional. And I'm done my rant on this shit. So just keep it real. Ground yourself in reality. Know what you really got. And yeah.